Imagine the uproar if the president declared absolute authority to send troops into your city. That's exactly what happened when former President Donald Trump asserted his unquestioned power to deploy the National Guard to San Francisco, igniting a firestorm of debate about federal overreach and local autonomy. In a Fox News interview, Trump raised the possibility of invoking the Insurrection Act, a law dating back centuries that allows presidents to deploy troops within the United States. He stated, "Don't forget, I can use the Insurrection Act, and that's unquestioned power. I choose not to, but I'm met constantly by fake politicians. These cities have to be safe." But here's where it gets controversial. Only about a quarter of US presidents have actually invoked this act, raising questions about its appropriate use and the potential for abuse of power. Is deploying federal troops the right solution for addressing local issues? Trump specifically called out San Francisco as the next potential target for federal intervention, setting the stage for another clash with Democratic leaders. "The difference is, I think they want us in San Francisco," he claimed, adding, "San Francisco was truly one of the great cities of the world. And then, 15 years ago, it went wrong. It went woke." This statement is sure to spark debate. What does he mean by "went woke"? And is that a valid justification for deploying federal troops? Could this be interpreted as a politically motivated move, targeting a city with opposing political views? It's worth noting that Trump has previously deployed the National Guard to other cities like Los Angeles, Memphis, Chicago, and Washington, D.C. However, these deployments haven't been without legal challenges. In Los Angeles, a federal judge ruled that the deployment was illegal because the troops acted as police, violating the Posse Comitatus Act. Federal judges have also blocked attempts to send troops to Portland, Oregon. And this is the part most people miss. The Posse Comitatus Act generally prohibits the use of the military for domestic law enforcement, a principle designed to protect civilian control and prevent the militarization of local policing. California Governor Gavin Newsom responded swiftly and sharply, tweeting, "Fact check, nobody wants you here. You will ruin one of America's greatest cities." This highlights the deep divide and the strong opposition to federal intervention from local leaders. The controversy extends beyond San Francisco. Trump's administration also faced a legal battle over deploying the National Guard to Chicago, which was temporarily blocked by a federal judge who saw no evidence of a danger of rebellion. The White House has appealed this decision to the Supreme Court, arguing that it impinges on the president's authority. San Francisco officials have been clear about their opposition to federal troops. Mayor Daniel Lurie emphasized the progress the city's police department is making in recruitment and crime reduction. "We have a lot of work to do, but I trust our local law enforcement," he said, adding, "We in San Francisco are doing the work each and every day." District Attorney Brooke Jenkins echoed this sentiment, asserting that city leaders have this issue under control and criticizing federal troops as resources being imposed upon our communities. Interestingly, not everyone agrees that federal intervention is unwarranted. Some prominent tech figures, including Elon Musk and investor David Sachs, have supported the idea. Salesforce CEO Mark Benioff initially echoed this sentiment before retracting his support and pledging $1 million to support hiring bonuses for new police officers. This highlights the diverse opinions within the community and the complex nature of the issue. Why do some tech leaders believe federal intervention is necessary, while others strongly oppose it? Trump's actions follow a pattern of targeting Democratic-led cities. The White House recently announced a pause on $11 billion in infrastructure projects in cities like San Francisco, New York, and Baltimore, citing budget constraints, a move critics have denounced as political retaliation. Meanwhile, nationwide protests, dubbed No Kings, drew millions, prompting Trump to share an AI-generated video depicting himself as King Trump, flying a jet and dumping what appeared to be feces on demonstrators. This provocative act further fueled the controversy and intensified the debate about presidential power and political rhetoric. In response to the protests, Newsom stated, 7 million Americans turned out yesterday to peacefully protest a monarchy. It was the biggest protest the country has ever seen. That's what real patriotism looks like. When NPR asked the White House about the demonstrations, spokesperson Abigail Jackson responded with a dismissive, "Who cares?" Ultimately, the question remains, where is the line between federal authority and local control? Is deploying federal troops a legitimate tool for addressing crime and unrest? Or is it an overreach that undermines local autonomy and potentially violates legal constraints like the Posse Comitatus Act? What are your thoughts? Share your perspective in the comments below.